Hey everybody, Ultimate Oddball here, and today we're going to be doing part 1 of Stardew Valley. Recently got this game on Steam. It's early access. I'm a big fan of it. So far I've put a good amount of time in it. I'm at the 24th of summer, which is the second season, both in the game and in real life. Okay, so as you can see, start the day out. You've got your energy meter over here. You have a certain amount of energy that you can use. Alright. Sorry, I had to adjust some settings there. So as you can see, these are my crops here. I planted all these. When you start out, you just got a bunch of mess of stuff everywhere, like you see down here with all this scrap. So everything, all the resources are available all around. If you need wood, chop down trees. You can pick up stuff off the ground. You can forage, find food and stuff. And basically you want to use your energy bar to the maximum efficiency each day so that you can get the things done that you need to get done, and also do any extra stuff that you might feel like doing. So you can farm, you can fish. There's a whole crafting system in here, which is really cool. So these are the things I've gotten so far, and as you progress through the game, you level up in each different. Oops, there's the map of the whole town. I didn't mean to click on that, but as you can see, pretty good size. Social, everyone in the town, you can have relationships with people. You can give them gifts, as you can see over here. I've given people gifts, and then you level up in each thing. So I'm level 6 farming, level 3 mining, 4 in foraging, 7 in fishing, 3 in combat. I do a lot of fishing. I've done a lot of fishing so far, and I'll show you how to do that and to get the fish, because it seems like a lot of people are having trouble with it. And it is kind of difficult at first, but I figured out the optimal way to click, which is using pulse clicks. So I'll show that off a little bit later. I usually do some fishing every day. So you can just choose whatever you want to do and however you want to try to make money to progress through the game. And there's a lot of stuff I really like about it. Like, you can play however you want. There's nothing that you have to do, really. Like, in a sense, you can just go through every day and not do anything if you really wanted to. And when you pick up, you can choose to do they're like quests almost, where somebody will want a certain item, or they'll want you to kill some slimes, and so you can do that. And but if you don't do it, it's not a big deal. There's no penalty or anything like that if you choose not to do something that you've agreed to do, which is nice in an RPG like this, because it makes it a lot more laid back. Like a lot of RPGs, you are really on a tight schedule and you can't just relax. And I think that's why a lot of people really like this game as far as just a chill out thing. I know I've been playing it a lot in my free time. So as you can see, these are the things I grew. I can eat them and get back energy and health, or I can sell them, and that's where you get money from. You sell all the stuff you produce and all the stuff that you find. Some of it, like this, is trash, but you can put that into machines and get good items out of it. As you can see, this is a silver star. That means it's slightly better. You have regular items, and then you have silver items and gold items. So as you can see, most of this I'm just going to sell. So I'm going to go over here to my box, I'm going to throw it in there, and at the end of the day, once the day is complete, somebody will come by and collect it, and then I'll get paid for it. And as far as I can tell, there's no bonus for taking it straight to the vendors, which you can do. You can sell it right to them. But as you can see, this is one of the chests that I made, and these are gold star fish and coral here that I'm holding on to, because there's festivals and stuff that come up, and sometimes you want to have good items for that. So one of the best things you can do early on is build a bunch of chests and just keep everything that you find, because there's all sorts of machines that you can craft, like this one, which allows you to take trash and turn it into useful items. And if I go here to my crafting, I can go to the recycling machine, see what I need: woodstone, 1 iron bar. And if I have that item, which I don't think I have enough iron bars, but you can get stuff out of it. It's really useful. This is a silo. It holds on to hay. Any grass that I cut on my property turns into hay. So first thing I got to do today, oh, that was my dog too. I'm sure you might have seen him. That's Cool Dog. So I go say hi to him and pet him. Cool Dog. He is very much against cyberbullying. And he's a great dog. He saved the day on multiple occasions. He saved my day, and he saved other people's days. And so you see all this grass and stuff. This is all dynamic. It grows over time, which is cool. It means when you cut down trees, they'll come back over time. And as you can hear, the soundtrack is excellent. I'm a big fan of all the aesthetic in this, the visual, the audio. Really good. So this is the people who sell the animals and the animal supplies, and I want to buy a chicken because I got my coop now. I think I'll just buy one to start. So I got my first chicken, and that's a big deal. I'm pretty excited about that because up until now, no animals yet. So we got to name it a chicken. Let's name it Sanders. I think that's a good name for a chicken. And these are going to be pet chickens. They're going to be egg chickens, and they're going to be I don't think chickens make milk as far as I know, but if they make milk, then they'll be making milk. I think I got to get 2 of them. I'm going to get 2. Sanders and let's see. Peck. Yeah, his name is Peck because he likes to peck, and that's why I don't have a thumb anymore. Oh, her. Okay, she likes to peck. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to misgender her. I apologize, Peck. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, so a heater. I will need to get a heater eventually because of the winter, but I don't think I need to do that now. And I don't have any sheep, and I don't need to buy hay. One of the big things that I read online, one of the few things, I didn't really do much reading. The moonlight jellies will be here soon. It's one of my favorite things about the valley. Oh, that's good to know, Lewis. Good talk. Good talk. Oh, so yeah, here's the gift thing. I can take something. I don't want to give him that. Give him a pine cone, I guess, or I don't know. They're pretty picky about stuff, so maybe I'll give him a ghost fish. These are pretty rare. Let's see if he likes it. Well, I guess it's the thought that counts. Well, screw you, Lewis. I never liked you anyway, you jerk. See, this is why I don't give them gifts, because, like, that's a really nice fish. Like, maybe he's allergic to fish. I don't know. But I do know that that was a really nice gift. Like, if somebody showed up to my birthday party with a super rare ghost fish, like, oh my god, I would marry that person, like, right away. Like, just, that's it. Just married. Okay, what did I come up here to do? So let's get rid of this other ghost fish. I wasn't holding on to that for anything particular. I've got these energy bars if I need to get some energy back, which is good. Go say hi to my, oh, little baby chicks. Oh, y'all so cute, little baby chickies. Oh, no, I would never sell you. I'd never sell you, Sanders. How dare you? Sanders seems curious, but a little cautious. She's getting used to the new home. Cool. Peck seems curious, but a little... Okay, so they're both cautious and a little curious. Cool. You'll be free-range chickens. You'll be my friends. And, oh, as you can see, the thing I threw in there earlier, which I think was newspaper, gave me 3 torches out of it. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's like I said, build a bunch of treasure chests and then just throw all that crap into it. Everything that you find, because none of it's useless. Like, if you look in here, I've got these seeds, and you really don't need to plant more trees, at least at first. I haven't needed to because they're everywhere. On your farm especially, they're everywhere, but if you only cut down part of the tree, they will grow back. So, but those seeds can actually be used to make these energy bars, and that's where I got all these from. And these are really useful because one thing that you can do to get energy back is to take the stuff that you've caught or that you've grown and eat it. But when you do that, you're basically eating into your own savings. The good mayor put me in charge of the town's public gardens. Oh, good to know, Evelyn. I've been working on the town flower beds for months, so don't step on them. Why would I step on the... Are you calling me a jerk? You're a jerk, Evelyn. I never liked you anyway. Alright, so there's the saloon. You can go there and drink, I guess. I don't really drink in a video game. I can drink in real life. I don't really need to do that, so we'll head down here. So one of the cool things, there's so much cool about this game, but one of the things I really like is there's a huge amount of stuff. Like, These are all the different crops. These are just the different farm and forage stuff, okay? And then there's all these different fish and sea wildlife, and some of them are dependent on season, some are dependent on area. So like this is a river, so you can only catch river fish here, you can't catch ocean fish here. There are artifacts, there's minerals, all different kinds of minerals. There are cooking dishes, which I don't even have a kitchen yet, I forgot about that, that's going to be my next upgrade. And then there's the achievements. So yeah, there is a lot in this game, and it's still early access. Like there's going to be a bunch more added, or at least a good amount. I wouldn't expect a ton more content, but the multiplayer is going to be huge. So here's the fishing. As you can see, there's the fish moving around. And I've got some upgrades on my fishing pole, but it's still not... I do have the best fishing pole, but... just some bait. Okay, so the treasure chest you can really find some good stuff in them. This is why I like fishing so much. Not only do you catch a fish, but if you get a treasure chest too at the same time, you maybe get like, I don't know, I've gotten diamonds out of them, which is the only place I've gotten diamonds so far. So as you can see, there's a slight delay on the green bar, and so when your green bar is falling, you can't just click when you want it to stop. You have to click before you want it to stop. And you can't just like jam on the clicker. Like, I'll stop talking for a minute when I do this next one so you can hear it, because my mic is right next to my mouse hand here. So you really just want to be careful with it and ease into it, because the harder that you try to stay with the fish, and the harder that you click, the more that you click, the more it's going to be hard to keep track of them. But I started catching them right away. Like, if you get the timing right, you can catch them with any fish or any stick. So as you can hear, I click it and I hold it down for a second or two, and just various pulses depending on how far I want it to go. Because just clicking does not move it very much. It just moves it a tiny bit. So what you really got to do is click it and hold it down just for a second or two. I want to look for bugs, but Mom gets mad when I'm all dirty. It's a tough choice. No, it's not a tough choice. We don't have school here, but I'm doing my best to give Vincent and Jace a proper education. Is that who these people are? Every child deserves a chance to be successful. I agree, Penny. That's very nice. Jace is very good at math and reading. Vincent is good at, well, he has an active imagination. That's really rude. You're a jerk too. Is everybody in this town... And you just don't say anything to me. Alright, that's fine. At least you didn't say something rude. Alright, so yeah, that's the, this is the library / artifact office, archaeology office. So when you get artifacts, you bring them here, and then you give them to this, I think that's one of the guys from Earth, Wind, and Fire, if I remember right. And the more items that you give them, you get rewards and stuff. So it's always good to bring them in. And then there's the blacksmith. Oh, and they closed already. So as you can see, the time mechanic is big in this game. You don't have to plan out every day, but you do want to make sure that you get the things done that you need to get done before everything closes. Hi, taking the day off? Are you kidding me? No. Sounds interesting. I don't think you're even listening to me, if I'm being honest, Sam. Hello, who are you? Having a local farm is good for our town. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I'm done talking to these people. So here's Pierre's. This is the seed shop. Oh, it's closed on, yeah, I forgot. Closed on Wednesdays, because that's a good business tactic. Good job, Pierre. Every time I go to Target on Wednesdays, they're like, no, we're closed. I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, we'll head up north here. We're getting closer to the end of the day. When it gets to about midnight, that's when you want to be in bed. So you don't want to be up too much later than midnight, because then you don't get enough energy the next day. You won't get all your energy back. So I'm going to head into the mines. As you can see, I've got a super badass cutlass, and it's very impressive. I had a club for a while, but I didn't end up... I found the sword, and that was better. So yeah, I'm down to level 35, which is pretty far into the mines now. pretty far. I started encountering these very creepy shadow creatures, and they don't really try to kill me. I just kill them, and it's another thing that makes me think maybe I'm the bad guy. Maybe I'm the villain or something. Because I don't know, they don't put up much of a fight. So as you can see, I found a geode there. Most of these are just regular stones. See, this guy's not attacking me. He's not. He just runs away. And like, oh, he attacked me. Okay, good, that makes me feel better. Because the first time I saw him, I just did the RPG thing. I was like, oh my god, it's a monster, and I murdered it. And I murdered all of them, pretty much, because I've been playing video games since I was a kid. When I go into a dangerous mine and I see a shadow creature, like undead shadow creature like that, I know it's time to go in and get it done. So yeah, usually you just clear out the enemies in here, and then I don't know why we're getting a frame drop. Okay, and then oh, there's the ladder. So you clear out the rocks, and you'll find a ladder underneath one of them, or you kill all the enemies, and then the ladder will appear. And I got to keep an eye on my time here. That's something that's really important, because the one thing that you absolutely do not want to do in this game is pass out somewhere, run out of energy, or especially stay up too late, or stay in the mines too long, or get killed, anything like that. You want to always be proactive in this game, because if you die in the mines, from what I remember, you get sent back up to the surface, you lose some of your items, you lose some of your money. If you pass out on your farm, you'll wake up in your bed the next day, but you'll be short some of your gold and maybe some of your items. Basically all around, you really lose out. That's the only way that you really lose out in this game, is if you do not plan ahead well, and you get killed like underground or something like that. So once it gets to 11 o'clock, that's when you want to head out of the mine. It takes about a little bit under an hour to get back to the house and get back into bed. And so, as you saw at the beginning of my at this episode, I like to start out doing my farming stuff, take care of all my crops right away, get them all watered. That way, if I screw up later in the day, if I take too much time, if I don't get back in time, I don't have to worry about, my crops didn't get watered, so they end up dying. And like, the crops are the one thing that you always want to keep focused on, because they're the only thing that's really dependent on you. Like, you can fish anytime, you can go in the mine anytime. There's no real necessity to that as far as like a time limit, you know what I mean? But crops will die, and they'll especially when it gets to the end of the season, they all die when they switch over, unless they can go into the next season. So that's why, if you saw at my base, I chose corn, a lot of that. And corn I really like for two reasons, because not only does it continue to produce after the first batch, like you don't have to replant it, but it grows in fall too, if I remember right. It should be the one, yeah. So if you can get a plant, oh, we're already almost at 11:39. Damn it! I really want to get to the next level. You have to get 5 levels down in this to get to the next level, but it's not worth pushing it, because I want to have enough energy. So once you leave the mine there, it'll just take you all the way back up to the top. You don't have to worry about going level after level, which is definitely a good, a wise mechanic. And it looks like we'll be back right in time. Pretty good amount of time. So as you can see, the day is not short, but it can definitely get away with you, or get away from you. You really got to have an idea of what you're going to get done, and make sure you get to the stores on time and stuff like that. So let me know what you thought of this. Like I said, I really enjoy this game, so I've just been trying out different games to see what gets views, what my viewers like, what my subscribers enjoy watching. So yeah, let me know what you think. So we'll go ahead and wrap up the episode there. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for coming by. Have a great day. Hey everybody, Ultimate Oddball here. If you want to stay up to date with my videos, click subscribe. I release a new video on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do gaming commentary and review, I talk about my experiences on the autism spectrum, and I share my opinions and thoughts on a variety of matters. My hope is that, through my videos, I can help to dispel some of the misinformation, confusion, and negativity people have regarding autism. Thank you for helping me do that by watching these videos.